Make wealth real is where your legacy and lifestyle connect. Now, the first thing we got to do is understand what is really going on in this country. We call this the extra digit wealth worksheet. Write that down, the wealth worksheet. Now, what's really happening when it comes to money is too many people give too much of their money away. That's the first thing you got to understand. It's not that people don't make money in this country. It's the wealthiest country in the world. It's that too many people give their money away. That's the number one problem when it comes to most people's finances. They think they need a part-time job. They think they need to go back to school. They think they need to get married. No, write this in your notes somewhere, guys. Your money makes you wealthy. It's your own money. The income you generate is what's going to make you wealthy. It's your own money. It's not another degree. It's not a part-time job. It's not trying to marry somebody wealthy. It's your own money. $1 million will pass through your hands, your arms, your hands between the ages of 18 and 65. They say everybody has had $1 million pass through. So the challenge is, where did it go? Let me show you where it actually went. Number one, if you have a job, there's nothing wrong with it, but you're paying the highest taxes. What that means is you basically work for the federal government from January to April. Can you guys believe that? Because think about it. If it's 12 months in a year and a third of your money's coming out, you work for the government for a third of the year. That's why most people opt to start a business. Or that's why some people opt to start a business. Well, what we're going to do is show you how to solve this problem working right from home and leveraging Zoom, leveraging Facebook, leveraging me, leveraging our website. A home-based business is taxed about 20% after you pay all your expenses. Your taxes end up coming down, but those are the expenses that you had anyway. So now you playing the wealthy man's game. Now an investor is taxed 15%. Now let me just make sure you guys get this. If an employee is taxed 30% and you work for the government from January to April, that means the only money you have left is from May to December. Then I'm going to show you how they gobble that up too. But just by opening a small home-based business, you slide to a different tax liability. And then when you start investing the money into the things I'm going to show you guys that we do for you, you slide to a lower tax liability. And then the final liability, right, is a trustee is taxed 0 to 5%. So what I want you guys to do is look at the gap between most people in America and wealthy people in America, trustees. The gap is the tax dollars. Now, because most people don't know this, they end up falling for problem number 2, which is debt. Write that down. Taxes cause debt. So basically, another third of your money is gone. The government took the first third before you could even see it. It reached in your paycheck. The banks take the second third. Student loans, car payments, mortgages, credit cards, several student loans, several credit cards. Now you work for the banks from May, June, July, August. The next third is gone. So you mean to tell me you basically get paid from September to December? See, America wants you to believe that you can budget your way to wealth. Oh, shoot, let me switch Sprint and Verizon. Oh, shoot, let me use Shell instead of Chevron. It's a few pennies cheaper. Let me switch my white bread with brown bread. That's how they trick you. They never told you that your taxes is the problem. So what we do is we pay you every single day and every single week to open people's eyes up to a Zoom like this and a webinar like this, where guess what? You can get residual income, start investing in land. Yes, we have it. Start investing in precious metal. Yes, we have it. Start investing in insurance. Yes, we have it. A one-stop shop for your finances. So the solution, guys, is really simple. You need to join $109 trillion industry. $109 trillion. Look, a crumb off this plate is a buffet for your whole family. So our company, Make Wealth Real, we create, increase, multiply, and protect your money. So if you want to know the name of the company, write that down. It's Make Wealth Real. The first thing we got to do, man, is get your money back away from the people who took it from you. That's called income shifting. Wealthy people call it phantom money. You can't tell me you don't have any money. What you can tell me is that the taxes and the debt took all your money and big business took all your money, and we're going to use this vehicle to get it back. So let's create some money first. Now, the good news is I already talked about it. Let me position it for you. Everybody say, give me that back. Put that in the chat. Give me that back. Our Wealth Club membership, the first thing we do under the creation phase is get you your money back. $149 a month, that's the membership, will bring back on average over the past 6.5 years, our company on average brings back about $2,000 a month per person. Can you believe that? So let's just go ahead and get your money back in your pocket first. Here's how. 1A is get your taxes down. You see it? The average is $300 to $600 per month. Let's get those taxes down. I already talked about it because now you got a home-based business, and eventually we're gonna make you a trustee, and now you'll be where you pay 0 to 5% taxes like a lot of wealthy people. You'll be in a different bracket. Now, number 2, we're gonna eliminate your debt. The government got you in debt, so they should get you out of debt. You understand? The average debt elimination for each of us is $64,000 a piece. All I'm doing is showing you guys the different modules that we have in your membership. You upload your pay stubs, we help you drop your taxes. You upload your debt, your payment, your interest rate, and your balance, we show you how to get rid of it in half the time. You upload your bills, we help you lower your insurance bills. We are now in the healthcare industry. We help you lower your healthcare bills. We help you lower your alarm bill, your cable bill, your internet bill, your cell phone bill. Everything on your screen, I want you to type this in the comments. All you do is upload. That's it. That's all you do is upload. That's it. Upload and move out the way. These are different firms. This is not some guy named Bob at home talking about, can I help you please? Oh, hold on a second. Can I help you please? Wait, give me a second. Can I help you? Oh, hold on. Can I help you? No, these are companies that have been in business 10, 15, 20 years that MWR partner with. You upload your documents to the portal and let us go to work for you. Everybody do me a favor. Come off mute and say, done for me. So I know you're still here.
Done. Done for me.
Done for me.
Done for me.
Good.
Done for me.
The 149 is not some course that you're going to take and go home and struggle knowing you don't have time to do all this stuff. No, you upload the documents and move out the way. Here's the good news. Let me give you an example. Bill Shredder, for example, right? They don't even get paid if they don't save you any money. Let's say, for example, like me, they saved $50 on my ADT bill, $50 on my AT&T bill, $60 or something on my other property, the internet. They may save me 60. They take 15 and save me 45. Either way I save. The more they save you, the more commission they get. So it behooves them to save you some money, right? Credit restoration. Come on, man. Everybody on this cell phone knows, everybody on this laptop knows that credit determines how much you pay for money. Your credit determines how much you pay for money. The average increase is 126 points per person. Do y'all understand? They took me from a 734 to a 777 to an 820. I was able to refinance my house from a 4-point something to a 2-point something. Y'all know as big as my house is, my mortgage is almost half the size of some people's apartment right now. I want y'all to understand, I don't have a mansion or nothing like that. I'm just saying, when you get down to the 2.2, 2.3, the equity you build in your house is substantial. All because I uploaded some documents. See, this is important stuff. So now it's time to make you some money. Let's increase your money. See, I told you, all we do is 4 things. I hope you wrote those words down earlier. Create some money, increase your money, multiply your money, and protect your money. Now, before I do that, let's do this. I want some people who have had results with the services to raise your virtual hand. If you're brand new, I want you to hear what some uploads have done to some people in our organization on this Zoom right now. Everybody who's had some upload success, I just told everybody mine. Raise your virtual hand or raise your real hand, and I'm gonna call on you real quick. I want you to tell the new people what happened to you real quick. Dr. Roselle, let's go. Come off mute.
Hey, can you hear me okay, sir?
I hear you, man.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Man, I'm so excited. The services were able to help increase my credit score by 171 points. Yes, sir. They also helped me to eliminate $189,000 in debt in my household. And of course, I got into private banking, got my DCA going. And hey, man, that the services were amazing. And let's not even talk about the daily pay I get every day. But that's it, sir. That's what I got.
For that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're gonna talk about the investment. We're gonna talk about the how you're getting daily checks. Right now, the services. Kim, talk to me.
Hey, Mr. Bean. So the services, I brought back $200 back into my paycheck just by uploading my 2W-2s and my paychecks. And then that helped me reduce some debt. I was able to pay off, I think, 7 credit cards now.
Woo.
And the credit score, I went from a 646 to an 803. And that alone allowed me to purchase my first home by myself with no cosigner, nobody else on it. And I was able to get it at that 2.9%. And because I did it at the right time, I was able to sell it, get the equity out of it, and then do some other stuff that I'm working towards right now for my next home.
Love it. I love it. You worked it to a T. Credit score went up to the 800s, refinanced, got it down, sold the property, cashed out, and you're doing what we call 4 houses, 1 hotel. Just save me room when you get to the hotel.
I got you.
Miss Tia, talk to me. What did the experts do for you just on the create phase? I want these guys to hear from other people other than me. What did they do for you? Oh, you got to come off mute.
There we go. Brian, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. What's happening?
Awesome. Hello. Well, the experts for me, I was in the 740s. So they were able to increase my credit score from the 740s to an 828. And my husband from 750 to 802. And we were able to buy a home at the beginning of the pandemic. And when our credit scores increased, we refied that home down to 2.25% interest. So that saved us about $370,000 in interest that we would have paid the bank on this mortgage. Working with the experts, we have accelerated our debt payoff plan, and we'll be paying this property off in about 12 years and be debt-free on that. Also, we were in a situation where we were paying the IRS every single year because of our income, 5 figures. And so after working with these experts and joining this amazing company, we are now getting a refund of 5 figures, and the IRS is paying us. So I'm also earning residual income. Work as an accountant, but it's nothing like that residual income working in your sleep. So thanks for allowing me to share.
Hey, man, all I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you're listening to these people, but credit score is going up, interest rates going down, taxes going down, debt going down. You take what we do in the creation phase, dump that into the increase phase. Now I'm going to show you paychecks. I'm going to show you real paychecks from me personally. All right, new people, watch this. First, the thing we got to do is understand the investment. We pay you daily and weekly, and you add $100. Everybody put in the comments, 100 one time. 100 more dollars one time. So now the investment is $249 if you want to promote and make residual checks. It's $149 a month, right? If you just want the services but not the extra income. It's $249 one time, and the same $149 a month if you want to make money and have the services. The first thing I want you to do, 2A, let's get your investment back. These are called sponsor bonuses. Sponsor bonuses. You activate the commissions when you sponsor 3 people. Everybody put this in the comments. 3 plus 1. That means 3 people want to promote the business and 1 person wants to be a customer. We call that an outside customer. So 3 + 1 activates your commissions. Now, here's how this works. When you sponsor 3 people and you have your 1 customer, not only did you get 50, 50, 50, you're going to get that regardless. When somebody joins, boom, there's 50. Another person joins, boom, there's 50. Another person joins, boom, there's 50. So you got your 150 back, the initial. Now, when you get your 1 customer, a daily check kicks in to the tune of $5, which is 5 times 3 is 150. Now, guess what just happened? The 149 is covered not only by your taxes going down, not only by your interest going down, the compensation plan covered it. So they'll use your commissions and pay for your membership while you keep on making money. 3 QFDs, that's people that want to make money, and 1 customer is $150 per month. So you never have to worry about it again. Now, let's make some real money. Your momentum bonus, 2A, for those of you guys that have a need for speed, right? 150, 450, 900. That's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We're going to show you what that means in training. You can also qualify for a performance bonus. This is $300 per week. When your team grows to a minimum of 12 to 36 people, you're now eligible for $300 per week as it grows each week. So $150 a month is coming in, minimum. $300 a week you can start earning at the same time. $600 to $15,000 per day and per month and per day you can now start earning. Let me show you how. 2B, I want you to write down 12 equals 600. 12 equals 600. Do you all know, when I first joined this company 4 years ago, 4 years ago, they've been around for about 5.5 years. I've been here for 4 years. Morehouse educated, finished in 4 years, graduated with honors, landed, got a good job. I even worked at the bank. Can you believe it? I worked at the bank. Broke as a joke. When I saw that 12 people in this business is $600 a month. Now, you guys have to remember, I retired. I was blessed enough to retire about 25 years ago when I was only 22 years old. I fired my boss a long time ago. That's how I'm telling you guys the power of a home-based business. So I've been working for myself for about 25 years. When I heard 12 people on your team, not you personally sponsoring 12, is $600 a month. I said, hold on. If 12 people is 600, what happens if my team get 100? You're going to get a whole lot more money. What happens if my team get 1,000? What happens if it hits 2,000? What happens if it hits 3,000? Well, now you start having 5-figure days. You start having 5-figure weeks. You start having 5-figure months. Come off mute if you cool with 12 equals 600 and just say it. 12 equals 600. Come off mute.
12 equals 600.
12 equals
12 equals 600.
Well,
All you got to do, I tell the people I mentor, I say, now we just rinse and repeat. So now to get to the residual income, 50 a day, 200 a day, 650 a day, 3,000 a day, 5,000 a day, 15,000 a day. Y'all see how this works? You just repeat and grow your team and help people make $600 a month. Then they go to 1,500. Then you go to 6,000. Then you go to 10,000. And y'all will be having $15,000 days. Do me a favor before I show you guys how to multiply the money and get out of here. Do me a favor. It's $249 one time to promote the business. It's $149 a month, just like the membership. That's clear. Type the city that you're in the chat right now, because you're the person that's going to override the whole state, the whole region, the whole country. You're looking at people on this Zoom that'll be making $15,000 a day. Look, I never knew I would be making the kind of money I make today from home. You couldn't have told me that as a senior at Morehouse College. You couldn't have told me as a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior that I make more money in a day than they were paying me all month. I wouldn't have believed you. Just like some of y'all don't believe that your whole state will be in your organization because you the pioneer of it. I'm telling you, man, look, everybody look in the chat. That's where everybody is. Now watch this. We also have another daily check. 2C. 2C. Once you hit 36 promoters in your team, we call that a 3-star. You get the same checks under 2B, but you also get a daily check per person per day as they join your organization. These bonuses range anywhere from 30 to 50 to 80 to 110 to 120 to 130 to 150 per person per day. What if I told you all that there's a young lady, I'm introduce you to them probably next week, who hit 2B, which is 2-star executive in an hour, and hit 2C, which is 3-star executive in a day. A day. A day. Actually, a day and a half, but who's counting? You guys are going to meet her next week. She is in extra digit, blazing it. And all I'm telling y'all is the Northeast is officially on the map. The Northeast and the Atlantic region is officially on the map. She's setting some records. You get these bonuses through infinity. Through infinity. Now, what does this mean? Let me show you what this looks like. People don't understand this because they hear me, but they see something different. I want y'all to hear me and see this. This black picture is 1 day in my commission check. 1 day. The whole picture is 1 day. So Mary joined that day, Elijah joined that day, Ronald joined that day, Amy joined that day. Y'all see it? Crystal that day, Corey that day. Here's the money that's guaranteed. See the daily guarantee? So every day, the company's going to send you a breakdown of your daily check. I get $1,000 minimum back then, and I get 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 50, 50, 100, 100, 70, 70. See? 50, 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70. And they add it all up and put it in your account for the day if you want it, or the week. See, I don't have no discipline. So I tell them, I said, hold it to Friday. Hold it to Friday. And it just put all 7 days in the account, right? Directly into your account that you have on file. So that's a day in the life, Mr. Gerald Parker. Look at this. Got his new swimming pool, got his second home down in Florida. Credit score up, debt eliminated, 52,000, 5 figures a month residual income, vacation home in Fort Lauderdale. Look at Shirley and Trevor Thompson, right? $1 million residual ring club earners as well. Gerald was as well. $20,000 in debt eliminated. They just moved and bought another home here in North Georgia. Look at that big old drop off the back. I tell people, boy, this house is very unassuming. This is a big old house. And they just got it built and looking to purchase land internationally. These guys are amazing. Do me a favor. If the compensation plan has been good to you and you earn a residual income, I don't care if it's 5 a day, I don't care if it's 20 a day, I don't care if it's 50 a day, I don't care if it's 100 a day, come off mute. You ain't got to be on camera. Just come off mute and talk about the power of earning residual income, right? Dr. Roselle talked about it a little bit. Anybody can raise your virtual hand. How does this residual income feel? Raise your virtual hand for me. Let's go. See a few people. All right. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. There you go. Christy Howard. What's happening?
What's up, Brian?
How does that residual income feel? I heard you doing big things for your parents.
The residual income feels great. Brian, this opportunity has allowed me to be able to take care of my mom's bills. Like, imagine the feeling of being able to, hold on 1 second, Brian, I'm hearing her. Is that better? You hearing feedback?
Yep.
Okay. Imagine being able to call your mom or your parents one day and say, hey, you know what? Those bills or that mortgage that you have, whatever their biggest bill is, to be able to take that from them and say, you know what? I'm going to take care of this because this company has allowed me to not only make what I need to be able to make, but to be able to bless other people as well. And Brian, that's the That's the whole goal of what it is that we do. We're helping everybody get money as an issue out of the way so that we can be able to do some of the things that we want to do.
I love it. Well said. Well said. Mr. Slayton, how does it feel to get a text message? And every single day you got residual money coming in that you're not working for. What's it feel like?
Oh man, it's great. It's great. Right now I'm at $20 a day. Like Christy said, it just gives you time, flexibility, and just options. So I'm really excited.
$600 a month. Now, what are you able to do with stuff like that, right? People say, man, $600 a month, 20 a day, that's no big deal. Your business is paid for. And how are you using that money to create other things?
Well, right now I'm just putting it aside for I'm getting ready to apply for the DCA,
Good.
diversified account, cash flow account. So that's what I'm looking for now.
I'm telling everybody, man, take the commission money and invest it in the stuff I'm about to show you before we leave. Then you wrap it up in your trust fund and it's a done deal. Thank you so much. Herschel, you've seen a lot of residual income over the years, man. What is it like to work from home and make more money in a month than most people make all year? How does residual income impact your life?
Brian, it's amazing, man. First of all, to see over time the power of the residual income. Well, I actually, about a year and a half ago, suffered an injury, and I was actually debilitated, having to learn how to walk for 8 months. And because I was making $50 a day, that residual income, $1,500 a month, carried me all the way. Didn't have to borrow anything or do anything, but that residual income every week covered all my bills.
And that's the key. I've heard that story, Herschel, over and over and over. With my hemorrhage, it almost happened to me. In fact, it did happen. Herschel, I was in the hospital. They took me to the trauma unit on the 24th. I had the surgery on the 25th. I was there until the 30th. You know, when I got back, guess what I had waiting on me? Checks. Okay.
Man, it's amazing.
I had checks. This thing is real. I'm telling you guys, man. So Herschel, I appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. No doubt.
All right. So guys, I'm just going to show you how you take the money and then you invest it and you scale it from there. That's very, very important. What's up, Monica Savage? Monica, I see y'all out there. Get ready. Hey, Monica, I'm telling you, I see the Black women who want more have joined the building. And and all I'm telling you, man, is I'm gonna bring you on to the end, Monica, just to give a little blurb of how excited you are. I see you out there, man. I appreciate it. Y'all are making it happen. So check this out. Last but not least, we gotta multiply the money, guys. We gotta multiply it. You see Angela Johnson here with the frame? That's a deed to her land that she purchased in California. You see the couple in the middle, Miss Cookie Ivory and Mr. Charles Ivory. They bought their dream house. Charles Ivory didn't have a job when we joined because of pandemic, because of COVID. Now they just built their dream house. I've been there. It's real. Let's talk about growing the money. First, let's get homes to people who live in apartments. We got to stop renting. We got to become homeowners so you can build equity. Second, let's become your own bank. When you hear Jimmy say he's putting money into his saving it for the DCA and the PRA, that's where you become your own bank. Use insurance as the vehicle. The interest is way higher than the bank. The banks are putting your money in insurance anyway. So you just do what? You bypass the bank, put your money in insurance, borrow from it. You don't have to pay it back if you don't want to. And the interest rates have a ceiling and they have a floor. So it never bottoms out like the stock market. Very powerful. 3C, land banking. Green Energy Valley, California. Let me tell y'all something, man. You saw Angela with her deed. Y'all can look it up. Southern California is the most valuable real estate in the country. Why? Well, the Pacific Ocean is to your right. I mean, your left. So they can't build no more land out there. The population is increasing. Everybody knows supply and demand. The more people that come down to Southern California and the less houses you have, the more valuable the land. But guess what? 2028, the Olympics will be in Southern California. Guess where our land is? That your membership gives you the rights to for wholesale discounts. All you do is a consultation. Our advisors can see what you can afford. You get your deed, hold on to it. And when the Olympics hit, boom, you get the cash out. Or you can keep it, or you can cash out before they hit. I will wait till the Olympics came in 4 years. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. You can cash out your land when you want. But these are the things that the membership does. Last but not least, what about palladium? What about gold? What about tangible assets in 3D, like precious metal? We just launched our precious metal division. Actually, we pre-launched it. It launches next week, not Thursday coming up. The following Thursday, we're now launching precious metals. Everything in Make Wealth Real is done for you. The precious metal investment, it's not a certificate. You get the gold bars and the bullion and the coins at home. I already got my safe. I cracked it the other day, combination ready. As soon as we launch, I'm there. Gold, silver, platinum. Then the experts tell you, hey, today's a good day to buy. Today's a good day to sell. They're helping you grow your net worth with the precious metal. Nobody doing it like this. And y'all still talking about the $149 per month. Your precious metal alone can go up a couple of $100 a day, a couple of $100 a month. Your commission checks are gonna pay for that. Y'all still looking at me talking about $200? Really? If that's the problem, we got to change our circle. If that's the problem, we got to change our mentality. Very important. So last but not least, and tonight, I got some new tools I'm gonna show y'all on our training. Write that down. Come back to this Zoom at 9:30. I'm gonna wrap up now, but I need you back here at 9:30. I got some new tools to show you for 2024. That's bringing in a lot of people and getting a lot of people trained up and ready to go. So Don Wilson, net worth approaching $1 million. Can y'all believe it? He's a 4-star executive in our company, approaching 5-star. He has 10 acres of land in Puerto Rico. He purchased cash. He's got his dream home, him and his lovely wife, Ruthie, got their dream vacation home in Cabo San Lucas. So they just going international with it. You know what I mean? Crazy, crazy. They got the land in California. They got the DCA and the PRA. Their credit scores are both in the 800s, $85,000 in debt. I'm just showing y'all how this works. And last but not least, man, Nelson Rockefeller said it best. Own nothing, control everything. Own nothing, control everything. Look, man, we starting to attract the big boys now. I'm just telling you. We starting to attract people. I mean, there's people, Mr. Wallace out there on the Zoom, I believe. There's people bringing 7, 8, 9 people in 2 and 3 days, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. 7, 8, 9 people in 2 or 3 days. These guys are, look, we got something for everybody. What you running from? This is something you need to be running to. We ain't trying to get you in nothing. We're trying to get you out of something. Write that down. We're not trying to get you in something. We're trying to get you out of something. You got people like Mr. Wallace bringing them in left and right. 1 today, 2 tomorrow, 3 the next day. I don't know how this man is doing it. You know what he is? He's just excited and he's focused. And we're going to show you how to do that kind of thing in training, right? Very, very important. So your trust is really simple. Own nothing, control everything. We show you how to set up what's called a complex trust. We do it for you, actually. Business trust, family trust, foundation trust. Those are called complex trusts. And then you have an option to purchase what's called an asset trust. An asset trust is not part of your complex trust. It's 2 different things. So in your consultation, you'll find out what's best for you. Okay? Let me take you guys on a quick journey, and I'm done. I joined this business, right? The first thing I did was upload my credit reports. So they took me, I told you, from a 734 to a 777 to an 820. So I created some money. Interest rates went all the way down. I don't have any debt other than my investment property, my primary property. I bought my condominium in Dubai with cash, right? That's what the increase did for me. But the create took my interest rates down, took my credit scores up. So I created some money. Then I told some people about it, put them on a Zoom like this, showed them my video, showed everybody how to make it happen. I started making $30,000, $40,000 a month. $10,000 weeks, $7,000 week, $9,000 weeks. So I created some money. That's when I bought 20 acres called Bean Acres. That's when I bought my condominium in Dubai. That's another investment property. So now I'm an international investor. Then guess what happened? Life is rolling. Boom, car accident. Airbags didn't deploy. I didn't hit my head on the steering wheel, but it hit me so hard, it busted a blood vessel. 3 weeks ago. I'm in the trauma unit on Christmas where everybody opening gifts. I'm under the knife, surgery. They got to drain it. It's horrible, right? God is good. Was in trauma for 3 days, ICU for 3 days. No, ICU for about 2 days. Got out, recovering. Checks waiting on me when I got home. My DCA, which is life insurance. Now the man upstairs wasn't ready to shake my hand. $1 million policy got approved while I was in the trauma unit. $1 million policy got approved while I was having brain surgery. What's my point? Oh, wait, let me wrap this up. So that's my money is multiplying, right? Because I got my own bank now that I can borrow against. Then I have my trust fund. So had it gone another way, thank God it didn't. God told me I got more work to do. All my assets were in my trust. Family taken care of. My son is taken care of. You don't need no GoFundMe for Brian Bean. You don't need no Cash App for Brian Bean. We ain't doing no fish fries. We ain't doing no barbecues. Everybody would have just celebrated and we'd have kept on rolling. But it didn't happen. My point is, each phase of this business can save your life. And you sitting around here with $249 talking about, I don't know. I'm living proof. I was a clean bill of health 3 weeks ago. Now I got I got brain surgery on my medical records. You see, that would devastate most people, but I was prepared and stuff was in order. That's all I want y'all to see. So do me a favor. Get with the person that invited you guys to this Zoom. What you're gonna do is let them know if you're a 1 or a 2, right? That's the condo I bought in Dubai I told you about. That's the land, the 20 acres I purchased because of the compensation plan. The MWR comp plan allowed me to not only purchase the land, develop it, put a parking lot out there, right? I'm building an amphitheater. I already got the sketches and everything drawn up. I got to get the permits and we'll have our own events out at the lake in my backyard because of the compensation plan. So we training tonight. I'm gonna introduce y'all to some special people. I'm gonna give you some quick introductions. And just some people, I want you to hear how they're doing it in 18 minutes. During the break, man, sign up. You want to promote the business and make daily checks? It's on the left. That's called a wealth promoter, right? Our nickname for that is a wealth promoter, but you're a QFD that wants to make money. On the right, you're like, nah, I'm gonna leave the residual checks. For some reason, you don't want money, but you do want the experts to help you. But you won't get paid daily and you won't get paid weekly. You won't get the residuals, but the experts will help you with your finances on the other side. You can create money, you can multiply money, you can protect your money, but you can't increase it with the comp plan. On the right, you get everything. The person that introduced you just wants to know which link they need to see. That's it. I'm gonna meet you guys right back here in 18 minutes. I'm gonna show you the new flow and the enhanced tools that we have. So when a person joins the business, we hurry up and get them to 3-star. We got the enrollment piece down pat. Now let's get the piece duplicating. And I'm starting with that tonight. Go get your whole team and I'll see you guys here in 18 minutes. Have a good night.
The recording has stopped.